Alright, so this is just going to be a quick stream. I know that I'm supposed to play Jackbox at 5 o'clock because it's Jackbox party night, just like I'm supposed to do on Wednesday nights because that's just what we're doing now. But my wife's cousin is in from Canada. No, he's not Canadian. He's actually American, but he's actually working at a church in Canada, in Vancouver. So, obviously, you know, streaming is important, and St. Jude is awesome, but my wife, she's on up there on the priority list, so I have to go hang out with her family, which, you know, it's going to be awesome. It's the first time we've seen them since last summer, so we've got a lot to catch up on. But it is still Jackbox party night, which means when I get home, which I'm going to say could be around 7 or 8, which gives us like 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to jump back on and get into the party pack. So if you're with us here watching Clone Drone, this is the first time I've played Clone Drone over stream, so I'm excited to see what the overlay is like. I'm learning about this. I've done a few challenges. I bought Clone Drone 2 days ago, so I'm not super experienced with all of the nuances and the stuff that goes on with the Twitch mode. But I'm going to try it out in this like 30 to 45 minutes that I have before I have to go to dinner. So this is more of a test stream, and if you are here and you know something more about the Clone Drone Arena Twitch mode, you know, hit me up in the comments, or not the comments, well, yeah, comments if you're on YouTube, but you can't use the overlay if you're on YouTube. So hop on over to Twitch, and if you're in chat, let me know if you know something about it that I don't. That's awesome. Always looking for help from you guys if you can. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Clone Drone and start playing around. If you guys jump in, that's cool. If not, you know, this is just a test stream to see what the overlay is all about. So I'm going to hop in over here and get my scenes switched. There we go. Alright, so there should be a there should be an overlay, but if there is not,
now spikes. Hooray!
Alright, yeah, spikes. There should be an overlay. If not, it said you could type ! commands.
Yes.
I can already tell I'm gonna have to turn this down. Ooh, the lag. Alright, try this again. Whoa! Woo! There we go. Alright, yeah, I've got to turn down the volume because I can already tell
It's easy to look up in bronze.
that maybe it's just me. I don't know. Is there anyone in chat that could tell me whether that is just my volume or what's going on here? Oh, sweet, yeah, the overlay. I see it now. I'm checking out the channel, but I don't like that the overlay is covering my face. So I'm definitely going to have to change something. I may switch my scenes, flip them over to where my face is on the other side. I think that's going to be the best bet here with that. Unless, let me see. What can I do with this? What happens in full screen? Okay, in full screen it looks fine, but it's kind of covering my face a little bit. If you're not in full screen, you're not going to be able to see my face. So I think what I might do is once I get back, I will change my webcam over to the right side, in the right corner, or the top right. I may shift it to the top right for this, just for these, but I could play with that right now. Let me see. I'm gonna play with it. Or to the middle. Let's see what works. Hide me right here. I may need to bring the viewer back out because I don't have a box layout set up for these streams anymore. Let's see. Make me a little bit smaller. Maybe if I make myself smaller and move out. Let's try that. Let's try this. What's this look like? Can we... What is that looking like? Alright, let me get an upgrade. Let's see. La, 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 la. Let's go ahead and get the jetpack. Alright, so I have moved myself over. Oh, wait, wrong way. Where's the... There it is. I've moved myself over, but the overlay is not... I'm not seeing it anymore. Maybe it's only when I'm in combat? I don't know. Let's find out. And I'm dead. Good. Why is the overlay?
The human got defeated by a bronze level.
The overlay is not... Okay. I promise I'm better than this. But it's really hard to try to figure out what's going on the other side and what's not. I don't know why the overlay is suddenly not popping up. Like I said, if you're just hopping in on this, I know tonight's supposed to be Jackbox, and it will be later on, but I have to go to dinner with some Canadian relatives that have come down. I haven't seen them in a year, so I'm testing out the overlay for Clone Drone, because tomorrow night is supposed to be Clone Drone in the Danger Zone, and I'm unfamiliar with the layouts or the overlay that Twitch has in the extension. So I'm playing with that. If you're in chat and you know something else about maybe why suddenly my overlay is gone, then hit me up in chat, light that up and see, so I can see what's going on here.
Boris McDonald.
Because until then, it's just me over here running in circles trying to figure out what's going on.
I like it when humans die in the air.
Me too. This is bronze. The easiest difficulty level.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen this layout on bronze before. Woo! Oh, wait, is there one? No, that's just his head bouncing around. Alright. Oh, I got a hair in my nose. Ah! This is terrible. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, my face itches so bad. Oh.
Hooray!
Oh.
Won a bronze level.
That was terrible. Yeah, the overlay is no longer popping
Not
up.
yet.
Let's see why.
Jump pads, spikes, swords.
Love it.
Why is it not popping up? It's supposed to be. Let me see here. Commands. Okay. I get it. Okay, yeah, I get what this is. But it still doesn't explain the problem with the overlay and where that went. Unless it just changed for me. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's dip into the dashboard. I don't know why it would though. Come on. I don't know why everything's moving so slowly today. Come on. About time, good grief. Alright, where are my extensions? There we go. Okay. It's a learning process. Okay. I don't... Why? Twitch? Come on. This whole... Why would you take me here? I have... Ugh, I was right where I needed to be and it changed to a different screen for some reason. Okay, that's active. Yeah. So it should be... Okay. Okay, so it says it's active, which means it should be running the overlay, unless when I maximized it did something weird. But from what I see, everything is where it's supposed to be. What's going on here? There it is. It's back now. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay, yeah, I like this. I see how this works now. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Alright, so now I'm actually going to try to play a little bit, and hopefully I can keep this hair. I just got a haircut. Hopefully I can keep this off my nose, because I almost died because of my face. I'm also going to move myself over a little bit. I had to make myself smaller for the non-maximized overlay. I'm going to go ahead and when I get back, or next time I get a chance to, I'm going to adjust some stuff and change my scenes a little bit. I'm going to have to make a new, I'm going to have to position myself differently for clone drone. Because of the way the overlay falls, it's just, I can't have my webcam on the bottom left. It's just not going to work very well. But enough about that. I've got a few minutes to play around here, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I like this. This is pretty cool. Over the right, it tells me the bets and the bet on the tier that I lose in and what kills me. And I'm the only one making bets right now, because as far as I know... Oh, hey! Yeah, sorry, I've been just kind of messing around with stuff myself. I haven't... This is my first time playing around with the Twitch mode, so I'm honestly just messing around trying to figure out the best way to do the overlays and stuff like that. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I cranked my sensitivity up for Overwatch and I'm all over the place right now.
Promising.
But I pretty much just, I think, figured out how the overlay is supposed to work.
And death robots.
But I'm gonna have to change some scenes, which that's something I'll do later. If you just jumped in here, this is gonna be a short stream. I've got my wife has some family that's come down from Canada I didn't know about when I scheduled this stream, but I'm gonna come back for the Jackbox Party Pack game night in about 2 hours. Clone Drone is actually scheduled for tomorrow. So if you're interested in actually watching me play Clone Drone or screwing me over in Clone Drone, because come on, shot in the back of the head by a freaking archer. So if you actually want to come in for Clone Drone, we're going to be playing it for an extended time tomorrow, at least 2 to 3 hours. But right now, this is just me getting used to the Twitch mode and the way the overlay and everything works, which I've said that 72 times, so I'm just going to try not to say that again.
Mark 1 sword robots with armor.
A stylish way to kill the human.
Yes.
Ooh.
How many levels are in the bronze?
Ooh.
Bronze and silver both have
All
3
right.
levels.
Getting a little lag. That's not good. Alright. Come here. I got you. There it is.
Victory.
The Twitch mode levels are interesting. I've played through the which ones have I done? I've played through the I'm not entirely sure. It's early access right now. I think it may only be for PC, right? I'm not sure if they have any intentions of going cross-platform or extending out to Xbox, PS, and all that stuff. But as of right now, as far as I know, yeah, this is early access on Steam. But I've done a few of the challenges, the Inferno, bow only, hammer only, and the kick only. Last night I did all those just to open up my arsenal to, oh, I have an upgrade. Open up my arsenal to other things like the flaming hammer, the flaming arrows, and the super kick, wherever it is, the kick power. No, what was it? I got something for that. I don't know what it was, but flame breath was one of them. Based on the different challenges you do, you can unlock different things that you can add on through upgrades every time you beat a level. But the Twitch levels are different in that they are super random, where the challenges pretty much follow the same set. They're really linear, so you kind of know what's going to come next. So you know, okay, I've been shot in the back of the head by an archer 72 times. I should probably pick up the deflect arrows upgrade. Oh, come on! I need to turn down my sensitivity.
Oh no, the human died.
Good.
So
Let's try a better human.
so far I've just sucked it up completely, but
Barry Bowman. And now, spikes.
Hooray!
spikes. But it's actually pretty fun. I've gotten a few hours of play out of it in the last, I bought it on
Yes.
Tuesday, and I have gotten a few hours of play out of it already. I'd say, without looking at Steam, probably 6 hours, which not bad for a game you just picked up when it's the end of the school year and you've got so much going on.
The human
So.
didn't die.
I think it's worth it. It's I want to say it's like $15, $16 right now on Steam
But the Mark II robots.
for the early access.
bronze.
Story's not completely finished yet. So far they finished 3 chapters of it. The first 2 are just, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's fun. I like it. I think it's pretty good. But to my understanding, the way if the overlay is working and you're watching, on the left side there will be clone, spawn, bet tier, and bet killer. I think that, like I said, still trying to figure this one out. Whew! I'm still trying to figure this one out. But if you click clone, what you'll be doing is spending money that you get by betting how I die, things like that, to get a clone for my characters so that I can, if I die, it's like an extra life. The spawn is how you screw me over. It's going to allow you to spawn in extra mobs for me to fight. I'm not sure if it has a selector for what kind of mobs.
They are cute.
The bet tier, you're betting on when I'm going to die, whether it's bronze tier, silver tier, gold, diamond, titanium, all that kind of stuff. And you can bet certain amounts of coins on it, and it's a betting game basically on your end. Bet the killer, it's pretty straightforward from there on. You're going to bet what's going to kill me, how I'm going to die. Like, I know that you hit bet killer, you've got a drop down for swords. Okay, sword is one of them. I'm not sure what the others are because I can't see them. But you get the idea. You can do that on the overlay, or if the overlay is not showing up over in chat, just type exclamation point and then commands. You'll get a list of commands that you can type in to make your bet on tier or killer or clone me or send some more robots my way. So that's pretty much how it goes. And if you get a clone, it just it pops up right there. And if I die, I get to come back down and restart instead. A clone drone in the danger arena.
Perfect.
I get to come back to life if I suck it up and get shot in the back of the head by one of these archers. Just go ahead and do this first. What? Man, you are persistent. All right, thank you. But I mean, as far as attacks go, you pretty much just have, if you're strafing with A or D, you get a horizontal string, and if you're just going straight up to them and clicking the button, you just chop them straight up and down. There's no. My PC is actually on the older end. I built it 6 years ago. I can't remember what MSI motherboard. I've got a Kingston for my OS. I just got a 1 terabyte solid state Samsung where I'm storing a lot of stuff. I've got an older storage drive. As far as graphics cards, I've just got the 960. I got it 2 or 3 years ago. I need to upgrade to the 1060. I'm thinking, my wife actually wants me to build her a rig, and I'm thinking about getting just not a huge thing, maybe just get the 1060 and swap mine out and give her the 9 and put the 10 in mine. She's a photographer, so she just needs it for editing purposes and things like that, because she is on a Mac, and bless her, I will never ever just own a Mac. I can't bring myself to do that. But I mean, it's my favorite part about my case is probably my favorite part about my rig is probably honestly the case itself. I've got the Corsair 540 Air, which is one of the best cases in my opinion because it's so big. I have room to pretty much stick my head in my computer and look around if I needed to. It's just a really awesome, well-designed case. And when my wife first asked me to build her, she said she wanted a micro build. I told her she could do it herself. Oh shoot! Whoo! 16 gigs of G-Skill RAM. This isn't a really intense game. I mean, you can tell it reminds me a lot of an old Sega game. It was a fighter style game, kind of like Mortal Kombat, except it was called Balls, and your character was literally made of little balls. And there's like a ballerina and a monkey and a rhino, and you would fight, and if you died, your balls would go everywhere. You drop your balls. So it reminds me a lot of that, except with the different elements of the upgrades, the clones, and the fact that there's an actual story to this. You know, lots of the old Sega games, not a ton of story to it, especially the fighter games. You get a bow, or a hammer, or a kick. Those are pretty much the only other weapons you get besides your sword. And the bow is honestly, it's one of my favorite things to have. Once you get it upgraded, I can just kind of stand here at the door and take everything out without having to worry about it. Like right here, and that's one down. The problem, oh, I lagged, come on. I lagged as I went around that ramp, and he came out from under it and just caught me right in the stomach. Alright, let's do it right this time. But it can get really hairy really quick. Yeah, get out from under there, I'm tired of you. For instance, in some of the later levels in the challenges, you come against the Mark III sword bots, which are purple and can deflect arrows. Problem is, they're not just deflecting. Oh, come on. That's. The problem is they're not just deflecting. Opponent is the GTX 1050.
Mark 1 sword robots with armor.
Yeah, you can't do much without see, what I am picturing by what you just told me, Grant, was that you're just holding a graphics card, and that's your computer. You're just holding it in your hand. So yeah, that's not going to do you much good. What was I saying? Oh, the purple guys, the tier 3 sword guys can deflect arrows, but they don't just deflect yours. They'll also deflect the enemies. So they'll shoot at you, and then the Mark III sword bots will deflect their arrows into you. So if they miss, you could still get hit by them if they deflect it into you. There we go. I get a 2-for-1 there? Yeah! Oh, so you literally, Grant, you just have the graphics card? Because honestly, that's kind of a funny visual for me.
Coming up, the human walks on uneven ground.
Don't trip, little human.
Are you planning on getting the rest of it? Like, I mean, obviously, if you have a graphics card, I'm assuming that you're going to eventually get a build set up. But what are you thinking about doing as far as the rest of your computer? Okay. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with the G4 G4560. Is that an AMD? No. I haven't really had to look at components for a while. I mean, hers, I honestly just took a list that I already had. Intel, okay, yeah. G4560. It's kind of on the cheap side, man. Is it like 60 bucks for a processor from an Intel? I haven't really looked into it, you know. Gotcha. So just from what I did a really quick Google of it, it's showing that it's like 60 bucks from what I saw, which coming from an Intel, I can't imagine that it's all that great for just $60. Intel is usually going to be higher priced, but you know, I can't remember what we paid. Is it? I put the come on. I put a Ryzen in a build for a buddy. Buddy of mine called me on Black Friday and said, "Hey, I want to build a computer. Can you get me a parts list together?" He ordered all the parts that night. So, yes, I love getting those 2-for-1s. It's great. So, okay, come on. Jeez. There we go. So yeah, I've seen his run. It's awesome. He's got the same case as I do. The Corsair. Did I say 450 or 540? It's a 450, right? Yeah. There's two cases that are really familiar. Corsair 450. It's the 450 Air. No, it's not. Nope. Yep, I was wrong. It's a 540. Jeez, come on, get yourself together. No, yes, yeah, it is the 540 Air. It's a carbide Corsair carbide Corsair carbide series 450 5. Yep, hold on. That case. I honestly, I'm a teacher, so you know we don't make any money. So I usually lean toward AMD, not for loyalty reasons, but because it packs a decent punch and it's cheaper. I mean, if I could get an Intel, I would go Intel. Maybe not in this build because I think I threw away the Intel adapters to my water cooler, and I just have the AMD. So probably not in this, but I mean, I enjoy the power that Intel puts out. Because, I mean, you can't argue that. They charge more, but they got the power. Yeah. Hey man, Phil, I haven't really got a chance to try out much, but yikes! Is that overlay working for you on the stream over here? It should be just on the left. I haven't really looked into it. You know, I'm tired of trying. Just gonna do this. There we go. And it's over. Spikes.
Victory.
Yeah.
The human won.
Nice one.
Are you able to place bets or anything, Grant?
And now, can the human get up this very small hill?
We should put this level in the tutorial.
Life is the best tutorial.
Life is the best tutorial. What do I want to do here? Get some armor. Let me check this out. What's going on with that? Okay. Spets. Ooh. I'm not sure if it's working or not. Okay, I don't know. I don't think it's working for me. Anybody in chat right now able to get the overlay to work? This is kind of an experimental thing for me, just trying to figure out how to use the overlay if it's oh wow, just completely walked by him. These kind of games are hard for me to talk and play at the same time. Oh, come on. Alright, well, I'll take that. Why not? They're gonna tear each other apart. It saves me some time. Woo! Yike! You got me in the back. Oh, you're on mobile? Try the commands. I don't know if they work on mobile or not. I would assume they would. Just do ! commands and you'll get a list of commands.
Victory. Those were some cool moves.
The human is showing off.
Here, let me... Boom. So, there's the commands. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Okay, yeah, try those out. See if they're working.
Get to see Spider-Tron 6000
In the diamond tier.
Oh, let's hope this human survives.
All right, yeah, it worked. Thank you for the clone. That is really gonna help me out, man. Sweet. You get coins the longer you're in the chat. I think it's like 10 coins a minute. It's something like that. There we go. Yeah, Spider-Tron is annoying. It's not really that dangerous, but it launches out little grenades that will knock you over and woo, knock you over and throw you into, say, spikes or one of these guys swinging the swords around, which is not good for business. You use the coins to buy either enemies for me to fight or, whoo, jeez, or to give me a clone, stuff like that. Ooh, he jumps. Not without legs. Got him. All right. So yeah, it's a betting game at this point. You'll have your coins. Well, on the overlay, it has a nice little graphic of the coins on the top left, and it has a drop-down menu for you to choose from. But again, with commands, just hit the command coins. It'll tell you what you've got. I'm starting to figure this thing out in the 30 minutes I've been playing it.
Cube of death.
And certain things, I know that a clone is 200 coins. That's the only thing I'm certain of. Everything else is just kind of up in the air. And I haven't figured out. Okay, so somebody's got a bet that I'll. I think what I'm seeing is that someone has bet 20 coins that I'll die to a sword. I'm not sure what you get back if you have chosen wisely. Fire arrows. I haven't used the fire arrows. I got the fire arrows last night when I did the bow only challenge. So I haven't really gotten a chance to try it out yet. So this is going to be kind of fun. And there we go. Ooh. Ah! Not paying attention. Not paying any attention. Headshot. Alright, alright. Thank you for the clone, Grant. You just saved my life because I wasn't paying any attention to that. Alright. For real this time. Here we go. Woo! Oh! Why did you reload so fast?
Adam Pearson.
Come on. Oh, cool. So if you try to do something you don't have the coins for, it'll let you know in chat that you don't have it.
Little human.
Yeah, I screwed myself right there. I wasn't paying any attention and just got nailed in the head. I forget that the red ones reload so much faster than the blue ones. All right.
Victory.
So this is a learning experience for me as far as the commands in Twitch mode.
Not yet.
Behold the glory of the marked
Usually,
In
so
bronze.
there's my. I used to be a dentist, and my favorite color is blue. 41-year-old Adam Pearson. Hey, go for it. But I will say that I am about to have to go to dinner with the Canadians, so I'm gonna have to dip out. But what I achieved what I wanted to do. I have a better understanding of how the Twitch mode version of this game works with the overlay and the commands, which that was the primary goal for just right now, because I knew I didn't have a lot of time. I knew I couldn't start the Jackbox, which is what's on the schedule for tonight. Is Wednesday night is Jackbox Party Night, which I plan on keeping Wednesday night as Jackbox night for a while. Maybe all summer we can do Jackbox on Wednesday nights at 5 o'clock, which that's the goal. But tomorrow night,
Thumbs up.
why do I get okay? Well, they're not Canadians, but she has family that moved to Vancouver, and now they're coming down to visit. So we have to go have dinner with them. I haven't seen them in a year. I mean, they're fun. It's going to be fun to be at, but you know, I can't stream and eat at the same time. So obviously, you know, I got to make that choice there, and I'm going to pick food. But tomorrow night on the schedule is so far I've got. If you look at the events, which I don't know if you can see them on mobile or not, you'll see Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. It's got a picture of Archer because Danger Zone. And that's what we've got scheduled for tomorrow. Is that... You can... What? Wait, what was that? Was that a friend?
Very nice.
Was that... I think that... Did someone send me a friendly robot? I didn't even know you could do that. So I haven't learned it all. I got something new now. What?
Hooray.
You can spawn friends? What? You can choose whether it's an ally or not? That's awesome. Oh my god, that's freaking awesome. Yes. That is cool. I like that. This is not... I like this game. This is nice. Very fiery fire sword. That's what I'm going for this time. Ooh. This is definitely worth the buy. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's that thing I did. That's right. Soul actually is the one that turned me on to this game. I was asking him for... Oh! My ally shot me in the head!
Death comes suddenly in the danger zone.
What?! You know what? Alright, note to self. Friendly fire is definitely on. Alright. But I've got to get across town. This was fun. Only for 40 minutes. We only did this for 40 minutes, and I actually had a lot of fun with this. I think this is definitely going to be a staple. Maybe every Thursday. I don't know that you get coins if I'm offline because the channel isn't technically going to be running, and I don't know how that would make any sense. But I mean, you can try it, and I might hop on it for a little bit before I start Jackbox just to test your theory here. But I honestly don't think it will, Grant. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Grant. You really helped me a lot with testing out some of these different things. I can spawn allies. That shoot me in the head apparently. So that's not great, but that's really cool. I'm not sure if coins stay. I'm not sure if they persist after death. I'm not sure if they will persist after the stream goes down. I'm not sure if you can come back, like if, you know, like I said, it's on the schedule for tomorrow to play Clone Drone. I'm not sure if when we come back you'll keep the coins that you earned today, or if it starts fresh every stream. That's something I'm not familiar with. Like I said, the game's in early access. It's like $16. I think it's worth the buy. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the rest of the story in this game. They've only got, like I said, 3 chapters is all that they've gotten done. But it's good. It's really it feels a lot like your classic robot movie storyline to me from what I've seen so far. It reminds me of kind of a mix between The Matrix and Terminator. So definitely something worth picking up. Definitely something that's going to be a whole lot of fun, especially to play on a stream. So yeah, Grant. Yeah, just make sure you plug your mouth in, your mouth. Make sure you plug your mouse directly into your graphics card and get that. You can kind of like a fidget spinner. You just kind of grab the fan on your GPU and just get it going good to make sure it stays cooled down, and you'll be all right. But Grant, thanks for stopping in, Grant. If you'd like, it'd be awesome. Follow me, and you'll know tomorrow when we start the stream, and you can jump in here and see if you've got your coins, and send me some allies that are going to shoot me in the head. Apparently, I'm not going to forget that. You did that. But I've got to go. So it's been fun. It has been. We'll be back tonight around. Okay, I'm going to say around 8 o'clock. Because I planned my stream for 9 o'clock last night, and we sat at Cracker Barrel for like 2.5 hours, and I completely missed the stream that I was supposed to do last night. So I'm going to say 8 o'clock because I'm supposed to be at the spaghetti place at 6 o'clock, which gives like 2 hours for us to eat and socialize, and then me get back and open up Jackbox. But if I don't make it back by 8, I'm still going to plan on doing Jackbox Party Night, but it'll just happen after 8. But I'm shooting for 8 o'clock, so hopefully I can stay true to that, because I don't want to be sporadic and all over the place, because then you guys won't care to watch it because you'll never know what I'm going to be on. But 8 o'clock Central Time, so 2 hours and 15 minutes from now is when I'm planning on being right back in this chair with the Jackbox Party Pack 3. It will spin the wheel, and we will either play Espionage, TKO, Quiplash, or Murder, Party, Monster House, whatever it's called. And I didn't mention it because this was kind of a test stream, but there's a link over there, and no, that's not a link. There's a link underneath in the on the panels on Twitch and on a link on YouTube. This is actually a fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Hospital or Children's Research Hospital. It's a really cool place. It's actually in Tennessee. I could drive there and take a picture in front of it if I wanted to, but I don't have the time. But any donations you make are going to be going to the kids and research. They do all kinds of stuff, and they don't charge their patients, which is what is really awesome. So we're going to break, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. So, yeah, you can play Quiplash, Murder Trivia Party, any of that on mobile. So, yeah. I'll see you later. Thanks, guys. It has been absolutely awesome.